Have you ever wondered how grapes grow? Today we dive into the fascinating journey of grape farming. The marvel of grape growing begins with an overview. It's akin to setting the stage for a grand performance. The right location and soil are to grape farming what a script and stage are to theater. It's not an arbitrary choice, it's a meticulous selection process that involves understanding the lay of the land, the quality of the soil, and the type of grape that will thrive in that specific environment. Grapes are no ordinary fruit. They are a product of their environment, soaking up the sun, the soil, and the air, and encapsulating the essence of their surroundings in each little orb. This is why the location matters so much. The terroir, a French term used to describe the environmental factors that affect a crop's traits, plays a significant role in determining the flavor and quality of the grapes. Now let's talk about soil. Grapes are quite choosy when it comes to their foundation. They prefer well-drained, rocky soil. Why, you ask? Well, rocky soil forces the grapevines to work harder, extending their roots deeper into the ground to find water and nutrients. This struggle, in turn, results in grapes with more concentrated flavors. Climate and weather conditions are yet another crucial piece of the puzzle. Grapes need a Goldilocks climate, not too hot, not too cold, but just right. They require a good amount of sunlight during the day to ripen and cooler temperatures at night to maintain their acidity. This delicate balance is what brings out the best in grapes. So you see, growing grapes is not a one-and-done deal. It's a complex dance between nature and nurture, a careful orchestration of elements that all need to play their parts just right. It's all about understanding the nuances of nature and working with them to create something truly remarkable. Growing grapes involves careful planning right from the beginning. It's not just about planting a vine and waiting for the grapes to appear. So you've found the perfect spot. What's next? It's time to plant the vines. The process of planting grapevines is a fascinating one, a blend of science, art, and a dash of good old-fashioned intuition. The first thing to consider is the spacing. Grapevines need room to grow, to spread their roots and reach for the sun. As a rule of thumb, vines should be planted about 6 to 10 feet apart. This allows each vine enough space to flourish without crowding its neighbors. Next, we delve into the depth of planting. This is where things get interesting. The depth at which you plant your vine can impact its growth and fruit production. As a general guideline, the hole should be deep enough to accommodate the roots fully spread out, usually about 12 inches deep. But remember, it's not just about the depth, it's also about the width. The wider the hole, the more room the roots have to spread out and establish a strong foundation for the vine. Then we come to orientation. The direction your vine faces can significantly influence its exposure to sunlight, which in turn affects its growth and fruit production. For optimal sunlight exposure, vines are typically oriented in a north-south direction, but planting the vines is only half the battle. You also need to consider support. Grapevines are climbers, and they need something to climb on. This is where a trellis or support system comes in. It provides the necessary structure for the vines to grow upward and outward, allowing for better sun exposure and air circulation. The process of planting grapevines is like setting the stage for a grand performance. Each step, from spacing to depth, orientation, and support, plays a crucial role in ensuring that the vines have the best possible conditions to grow, bloom, and eventually bear the fruits that are transformed into the delectable grapes we all enjoy. Planting the vines is a meticulous task, requiring attention to detail to ensure a healthy start for the future grape clusters. With the vines in the ground, the nurturing process begins. And what a fascinating process it is. Grapevines, like all living things, need tender love and care to thrive. This involves a diligent routine of watering, pruning, and protecting these delicate plants from pests and diseases. Watering grapevines is an art in itself. These plants are not fans of too much water, nor do they thrive in arid conditions. They seek a Goldilocks zone, where the amount of water is just right. During the growing season, typically from spring to fall, grapevines need deep watering once a week. This encourages the roots to grow deeper into the soil, enhancing the vine's stability and access to nutrients. Now, let's talk about pruning. Pruning is not just about giving the vines a neat appearance. It's a crucial step in regulating the vine's growth and fruit production. By removing excess foliage, we ensure that the plant's energy is directed towards producing bountiful, juicy grapes. Pruning usually takes place during late winter when the vines are dormant. This is when we can clearly see the structure of the plant and make precise cuts. But the nurturing process doesn't stop there. Grapevines, like all crops, are susceptible to pests and diseases. Common pests include grapevine moths and beetles, while diseases can range from fungal infections like powdery mildew to bacterial diseases like Pierce's disease. These threats can damage the vines and reduce the quality of the grapes. Hence, regular checks for these unwanted guests and prompt action when they are spotted is crucial in maintaining the health of the vineyard. Finally, let's not forget about the importance of soil quality. Grapevines flourish in well-drained soil rich in organic matter. Regular soil tests can help vineyard owners monitor soil health and make necessary adjustments to ensure optimal growth conditions for the vines. With all these elements in place, grapevines can grow robustly and produce the finest fruits. It's a labor of love, a dance of patience and care. Proper nurturing of the vines is vital for the growth of healthy, juicy grapes. After months of care and attention, it's finally time for the harvest. This is the moment of truth for every grape grower, the culmination of their hard work, and the step that brings us all a little closer to enjoying those sweet, plump fruits. The grape harvest isn't a simple process. It's not just about picking the grapes off the vine. It's a delicate operation that requires skill, precision, and a keen understanding of the grapes themselves. Knowing when to harvest is a fine art. It's about observing the color, size, and taste of the grapes. The precise moment when the grapes are just ripe enough but not too ripe, that's the golden hour for harvest. The importance of timing in the harvest cannot be overstated. Harvest too early, and the grapes may lack the desired sweetness and flavor. Harvest too late, and the grapes may be overly ripe, affecting the quality of the wine they produce. The timing depends on the grape variety, the weather, and the intended use of the grapes. The handling of the grapes during harvest is another critical factor. Grapes are delicate and can be easily damaged. Each cluster should be cut with care to avoid bruising the fruit. Some vineyards even harvest by hand to ensure the utmost care. Once harvested, the grapes are carefully sorted. Any damaged or unripe grapes are discarded, ensuring that only the best quality grapes make it to the next stage. The harvested grapes are then quickly transported to the winery to prevent spoilage. The importance of the grape harvest extends beyond the vineyard. It influences the taste and quality of the wine we enjoy, the raisins we snack on, and the grape juice we drink. The harvest sets the stage for the transformation of grapes from a simple fruit to a variety of delightful products. The grape harvest is a testament to the care, dedication, and skill of the grape grower. It's a celebration of the grape's journey from the vine to your table. It's a crucial stage that requires precision and care, and it's what makes the world of grape growing so fascinating. Harvesting is a crucial stage in grape farming, as it determines the quality and taste of the final product. It's the art of capturing the grape at its peak, a delicate dance between nature and the grape grower, and it's what brings the magic of grape growing to life. But how do these grapes make the journey from the vineyard to your home? Well, it's a fascinating process that begins right after the harvest. Once the grapes are plucked from the vines, they undergo a careful sorting process. This is when the farmers meticulously inspect each grape, separating the best ones from those that are bruised or overripe. It's an important step as it ensures that only the finest, juiciest grapes make their way to your fruit bowl. Post-sorting, the grapes are packed for transport. They're usually placed in shallow crates or bins to prevent any damage. The grapes at the bottom of a deep container can easily be crushed under the weight of the ones above, and we certainly don't want that. It's all about maintaining the integrity of each individual grape, preserving its freshness and flavor. Now comes the transportation part. This might seem like the simplest step, but there's a lot more to it than just loading up a truck and hitting the road. Grapes are highly perishable, and they need to be handled with care. They're kept under specific conditions to maintain their freshness during transit. The temperature is usually kept cool, but not too cold, as extreme temperatures can harm the grapes. The humidity levels are also carefully controlled to prevent the grapes from drying out. And it's not just about the physical handling of the grapes. The logistics of getting the grapes from the vineyard to various homes across the country, or even the world, is a carefully choreographed dance. It involves coordinating with different transportation networks, from trucks to planes, ensuring that the grapes reach their destination as quickly as possible. The journey of a grape from the vineyard to your home is a testament to the hard work and dedication of grape farmers. It's a labor-intensive, detail-oriented process, but it's all worth it when you bite into a crisp, juicy grape bursting with flavor. So the next time you enjoy a bunch of grapes, take a moment to appreciate the journey they've been on. It's quite remarkable, isn't it?